Hey adventurers, so today is going to be another book review. This is actually for a poetry collection, so less of a book review and more of a poetry collection review, but it's still a review, I guess. So this is for Open the Dark by Marie Tozier. I don't have a ton of really in-depth thoughts about this book, but what I do have to say, I'll say when I get to it. So this is a book written by an Alaskan author. I actually know the author really well. She's actually my aunt. So yes, I do know this author, and I wanted to read this book not just because it was written by somebody that I know, but also because I wanted to see what she had to say in this poetry form. So I'm excited to read this book, or excited to review this book since I've already read it. It's been a while since I read it. It's super short. Took me probably like half hour to read the entire book. It's got 70 pages. So it's not terribly long by any means. It's really easy to read, really fun to read. But so this poetry collection is about a lot of things, but it's also more specifically about family, about Marie Tozier's family, the way that she interacts with them, the way that they think, stuff like that. And that's really cool for me to see. It's about their lifestyle, the lifestyle of the world that they live in, of this native Alaskan world, of Nome, of that environment, of that whole lifestyle. And I really appreciate seeing that, because it's not something, while I do see it on a daily basis living in Alaska, I don't see it as much because I don't live in the bush, as it's known. And then it's also about the culture. Again, very much the same thing as the lifestyle, but there's a difference between culture and lifestyle. And it's just good to see that different culture, because it is very different culture from what you normally think of when you think about the United States of America. So it's quite a bit different culture-wise, but it's something that I have seen and that I know a little bit about. But also just seeing it from a first-hand perspective through this poetry was really fun for me and really cool for me to explore. It's a true taste of Alaska. You really get a good sense of what Alaska is like, what the culture and the lifestyle is like, how it all ties together, even going as far as to knowing what the environment is like in some aspects. There's some poems that touch on the environment and how the weather and stuff like that, and how it just affects your lifestyle. So I really enjoyed that about this poetry collection, and it's just it's short and simple, but it's really good. I said that it's very simply written, but that's not simple as in like boring or slow or anything like that. It's simple as in not hard to understand. You don't have to be some literary genius to be able to understand this poetry collection, and I really appreciate that, and I really like that. It's very, very enjoyable, and especially for me, like I already mentioned, because of my connection to the world that it's written into, Alaska, and to the author. It just is very enjoyable for me, and I would hope that other people would enjoy it as much as I do. And I understand that not everybody enjoys poetry, not everybody enjoys poetry the same way that I do, and not everybody enjoys the same things that I do. So like, yes, I understand, but I would still like people to enjoy that if they can. So that is my review for Open the Dark by Marie Tozier. Let me know what you guys think. If you're interested in poetry, maybe it's one that's worth you checking out. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching an Erudite Adventure. We post videos every Monday and Thursday. We have our social medias linked in the description down below. We'll see you guys again soon. Stay warm.